Hi everyone, thank you for joining me with this video. So the first video was high energy to catch your attention. What I wanted to do in this video is give you a little bit more detail about what you need to do once you've created a Showker team. So again, if you have follow-up questions, please feel free to contact me, Dr. Randy Young. But what I want to do now is kind of go over the details that you need, okay? All right, the first thing that you're going to need to do is create your team and its roster. So who's participating on your team? Past teams have done lots of different things, so you can choose, again, any project you want to, any problem you want to. But just to give you a sense, some teams have looked at problems dealing with mental health, some teams have looked at environmental problems, some teams have looked at education. One group did a whole curricular for elementary school kids. So really, whatever your problem that you want to do, that you want to solve, feel free to tackle that. And if you have questions for me about other ideas, don't hesitate to ask what other teams have done. Let me tell you a little bit about specific team requirements that you must have. Every team has to have at least 5 students and no more than 10 students. Every team has to have at least 3 different majors required. This is an interdisciplinary team project, so you have to have at least 3 different majors across the team. Every team has to have a designated leader. That's a leader that I will communicate with directly, but also that will guide the timeline and keep everybody on track. And every team must be made up only of students. So it's all about students. This is a student-driven project, so the teams are entirely made up of students. Teams can look to faculty, obviously, for inspiration or for guidance. And in fact, the more faculty that can get involved in the whole projects, the better we'd all be. But the faculty are there for inspiration and expertise, it's not their project. This is your project, and the faculty cannot do any of the work of the project. So if you need guidance or you need help, feel free, but if you need them to do your work, that's off limits. So again, you should see faculty as resources. They're not the team leaders. You will have your own team leaders. I do need to know your teams soon. We are a bit of a calendar crunch, so I need to have the teams registered. You just need to know who's on your team by Friday, October 9th. Okay, and there's a form that I can give you, we can link it to this video, that has the registration form. But I need your team by October 9th. Once you have your team, the first thing that you will do is a pitch where you ask for a budget. We'll actually do a training session on how to do that pitch, so you don't need to worry about that just yet. But that'll be your first major accomplishment as a team. You'll give your pitch and you will ask for a budget. A reminder that all students can participate in this, of all classes, first year through seniors. And in fact, we've had a lot of first year teams have great success so far, so I highly encourage first year students to participate in this. So at this point, I ask you to please start pulling your team together. Think about who can bring what to the team. It might not just be your best friends, it might be people that you know are very good at things, and maybe all your friends have the same interests, and you might need to have people branch out a little bit. So think about who could be valuable on your team, think about skill sets that people bring, and how they can all help you solve your problem. Again, thank you very much for participating, and I'm happy to take any questions you have. You can contact me by email or get in touch with me through the cell. Thank you very much, and good luck with your team.